reading the Parsha, how Avram Avinu had sent his dedicated servant, slave, Eliezer, to seek out a wife for Yitzchak. And there were very specific criteria given which wife is qualified to be the future matriarch of Klal Yisrael. Eliezer initially didn't understand why his own daughter was not qualified. So Avram explained to him, because since we are descendants of Shem, and you descend from Chom, from Canaan, and Canaan is Orur, is cursed, and we are Baruch, and Orur is Dabik beBaruch. To establish a Klal Yisrael, the innate quality of the gene pool has to be Baruch, has to be blessed, not cursed. And he goes seeking out a wife. The Torah tells us, Vayikach ha'eved asora gemalim gemali adonov. The slave took 10 camels from the camels of his master, Vayelchu tuv adonov biyodo, and all the possessions of his master in his hand. Now, why does the Torah have to tell us how many camels he took? It says, Vayikach ha'eved gemalim, asor gemalim. Torah makes it a point to tell us the number, that there were 10 camels. We find by Yosef, after he had revealed himself to his brothers, and he said, you must immediately go back to Canaan and bring our father down. And the Torah tells us, he sent Asor Chamorim, Maleim Mituv Mitzrayim, 10 donkeys, also laden with the special products of Mitzrayim. Torah makes it again a point, 10 donkeys. And if it would have been 5 donkeys or 20 donkeys, evidently the number 10 is an essential, crucial number. What exactly does the number 10 signify? We find that when Eliezer realized that this is the woman for Yitzchak, it says he immediately took a nezem, which was a certain weight, and shnei tzmidim, asora zov mishkolom, 2 bracelets. They were 10 in weight in gold. Again, asora zov mishkolom. So Rashi over there cites the Midrash that what is the shnei tzmidim? It corresponds to shnei luchas habris, that they were identical, the 2 tablets, and they were etched with the Aseret Adibros. That's the 10. The 10 in weight is the Aseret Adibros. That's what it signifies. Meaning, Rivka being the designated, the future matriarch of Klal Yisrael, she will be the mother of the people that will receive the Aseret Adibros. So therefore, it was essential for him to put these bracelets, which symbolize the Aseret Adibros, on our hands. But again, it's 10. It's Aseret Adibros. So this mission, we had read, the beginning of the Torah tells us, Bereshis bara Elokim, Bishul Yisrael, Shadikar Sreishis, Bishul Torah Shadikar Sreishis. What is the objective of creation? They should, for the sake of the Torah, sake of Klal Yisrael, the only nation which have relevance to the Torah itself. Rabbeinu Bachya writes, Basar Maimoros Nivra Olam, everything manifests itself within the context of 10. Just as existence came into being through the 10 expressions of Hashem, everything manifests itself to address the objective is the number 10. Therefore, we have the 10 tests of Avram Avinu, Aser Sadibros, we have the 10 plagues, all this, it's 10. Everything manifests in 10, because that is an expression of the objective of the Aseres Maimoros, which is ultimately a Klal Yisrael, and all this brought about, evolved, that there should be a Klal Yisrael, which is the Torah itself, which is the Aseres Adibros. What is he took 10 camels of the camels of his master. That was to signify what exactly was the objective of this mission. To find that wife. Who is this wife? Why were the criteria specifically set? So exactly, she's the aim. She's the future matriarch. She will mother the next patriarch, which ultimately will father the 12 tribes, which ultimately are called Shiftei Koh, which ultimately their descendants will receive the Torah at Sinai and say Nasav and Ishma. Same thing. Avram, Yaakov going to Egypt was a prerequisite to the Gula. We had to first go into bondage, and then we left Gula. 50 days later, we received the Torah at Sinai. So again, to emphasize every aspect of their actions and the behavior, it all expresses itself through the number 10.